Today, we're discussing a country that is currently causing serious concern for Israel, a country that is on the verge of becoming a nuclear power. Yes, we're talking about Iran. Israel has launched its biggest ever attack on Iran in recent history, specifically targeting Iran's largest nuclear facility at Natanz, with the aim of halting Iran's progress toward becoming a nuclear-armed state. This aggressive action by Israel is seen as part of a wider strategy to spread fear in the region and move closer to realizing the dream of a greater Israel. There are even signs that this attack may be part of a regime change operation in Iran, as several top nuclear scientists were martyred in the attack. While an attack was anticipated, the sheer scale of this assault suggests a major transformation is looming in Iran. But why now? And how did things escalate to this point? Let's try to understand Iran's strategic importance. Iran is a major Muslim country in the Middle East, sharing borders with Iraq, Turkey, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. It also enjoys significant coastline along the Persian Gulf and the Caspian Sea. Iran is home to one of the oldest civilizations in the world. Historically known as Persia, it has been ruled by powerful empires like the Achaemenid, Sassanid, and Safavid. In 1979, Iran witnessed the Islamic Revolution led by Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, which resulted in the overthrow of the pro-Western Shah, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, a ruler seen as a puppet of the United States. Reports suggest the CIA played a major role in placing the Shah in power in 1953. After the revolution, relations between the U.S. and Iran deteriorated sharply, especially after the U.S. Embassy hostage crisis, in which 52 Americans were held for 444 days. The U.S. responded with harsh economic sanctions, targeting Iran's oil sector and attempting to isolate it globally. Nuclear ambitions and global concerns. Interestingly, Iran's nuclear program actually began in 1957 during the Shah's rule under a U.S.-backed initiative called Atoms for Peace. But post-revolution, Ayatollah Khomeini saw this as another step toward American dominance, which led to Iran continuing the program with a new vision, one of independence and resistance. Today, Iran has a population of over 92 million and is the world's largest Shia Muslim country. It ranks 17th in both population and land area globally. Its current leadership includes Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and President Ebrahim Raisi. The capital, Tehran, serves as both a political and economic hub. Despite enduring decades of economic sanctions, Iran has pushed forward with its nuclear ambitions. According to recent reports, Iran has enough enriched uranium to build up to 9 nuclear bombs, a deeply alarming development for Israel and the West. The Israeli attack and operation details. Just days before the attack, the IAEA raised concerns about Iran not complying with nuclear regulations. Simultaneously, the U.S. began withdrawing diplomatic staff from Kuwait, Iraq, and Oman, hinting at prior knowledge of the impending assault. Then came Israel's massive offensive named Operation Rising Line, reportedly conducted by Mossad, Israel's intelligence agency. The operation included establishment of a secret drone base near Tehran, use of over 200 fighter jets, precision strikes in Tehran, Tabriz, and Isfahan, use of artificial intelligence to target individuals. One chilling detail is the strike on Dr. Mehdi, a top nuclear scientist living in a Tehran apartment. A missile targeted only his room on the 6th floor, sparing the adjacent floors, a sign of surgical precision, likely aided by internal betrayal. According to Israeli claims, 10 nuclear scientists were killed in this single operation, making it one of the deadliest and most precise in modern warfare. Iran's retaliation. Iran didn't stay silent. In retaliation, Iran fired hundreds of missiles at Tel Aviv, launching Operation Sadegh 3. These missiles struck several locations, including the Israeli Ministry of Defense. Sirens blared across Tel Aviv as citizens rushed to underground shelters. Panic gripped the city. Reports also suggest that 2 Israeli naval ships may have been hit, although this remains unconfirmed. Across Palestine and Lebanon, crowds took to the streets, shouting Allahu Akbar in celebration of Iran's bold response. For many in Gaza and Lebanon, Iran's retaliation was seen as revenge for years of suffering under Israeli military aggression. Iran's military power. According to the Global Firepower Index, Iran ranks 14th in global military strength with 580,000 active military personnel, 300 fighter jets, 100 helicopters, over 2,000 ballistic missiles, 1,000 plus drones, a fleet of 100 naval vessels. Reports indicate Iran had completed 90% of the work needed for a nuclear bomb. But now, with key scientists martyred and facilities damaged, that progress may be delayed, or may push Iran to accelerate even more. Internal struggles and external pressure. Internally, Iran suffers from a weakened economy, a deteriorating currency. $1 equals 42,100 Iranian rials, internet restrictions, and an energy crisis. These issues have amplified public discontent and allowed foreign agencies like Mossad to exploit vulnerabilities, bribing insiders and fueling the regime change narrative. Opposition leaders are rising in popularity, and some analysts believe Iran may face internal collapse if the pressure continues. But ultimately, only Allah knows what lies ahead. Conclusion: Iran has declared that Israel started this war, but it will be Iran who finishes it. The Middle East stands on the brink of another dangerous phase. The fear of a wider conflict, possibly even a third world war, now hangs in the air. May Allah protect the Muslim Ummah, especially the people of Iran. Ameen. Friends, that was today's detailed and important update. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage.